What's up, guys? This is a recap video for my first ever powerlifting meet. The meet was an introduction to powerlifting, so everyone there was competing for the first time. It was also part seminar, so they're teaching us how to do all three lifts as well as navigate a meet setting. It was a really great experience. I'd highly recommend that meet. It was in Lombard, Illinois at Eric Stone's gym under the APF Federation. So starting off with squats, I was a little bit nervous going in, but my first attempt was something I hit in training for 3 reps, so I knew I was going to be able to smash it. I did 162.5 kilos or 358 pounds, and it definitely flew up, but I still decided to play conservative with my second attempt since it was my first lift of the day and I was still pretty, nervous. I went 172.5 kilos or 380.2 pounds. And this is right around what I hit in training for my top single during my peak. So I knew it was something that I could handle. And again, I think this moved pretty well. So I decided to kind of send it on the last attempt and hit the top end of my range of what I was planning. And I hit 182.5 kilos or 402.2 pounds. This is a huge PR for me. It was 22-pound PR. And I was really happy with this. Going 3 for 3 to start. I was getting acclimated to the meet setting and I was feeling really good. I don't have footage for my first attempt on bench, but I hit 100 kilos or 221 pounds. And this moved super quick. So I hit the top end of my range for my second attempt for bench and went 236 pounds, 107.5 kilos. And again, this moved really quick. And I kind of hurt my lower back a little bit on my second attempt here on bench. But it wasn't anything like too debilitating. So I decided to really send it on my third attempt and go above what I was even planning. And I hit 115 kilos or 253.5 pounds. And again, this is a big PR for me, 8.5-pound PR on bench. I hit 245 pounds in training, but my butt left the bench. So I was a little bit worried going into this third attempt, but I was still able to grind it out. So finally for deadlifts, this is where it kind of got interesting. I hit 192.5 kilos or 425 pounds as my opener. And in hindsight, this was probably a little light. It went up really, really quick. And at that point, I'm like, okay, I want to hit a big third attempt for deadlifts. So I decided to bump up my second attempt so I wouldn't have to make as big of a jump going from my second attempt to my third attempt. And I hit 207.5 kilos or 457.2 pounds. And the most I hit in training before this was 445 pounds. So right there, it was already a 12-pound PR on my second attempt. And again, this one flew. So at that point, I'm like, I'm going to send it, go above what I was planning, and hit 217.5 kilos or 479.5 pounds. And it was a grinder, but I think I still had 5 to 10 pounds in the tank here. And that was a 35-pound PR for me. So it was a great day for me. I went 9 for 9 and PR'd on all my lifts. I totaled 1,135 pounds at 182 pounds body weight. I definitely want to do a meet again in the future, probably around a year from now, just so I can accumulate some more size and work on my technique and come back and smash some more PRs.